Please join me in standing for the class of 2017 and remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students of Blue Ridge Community College, I bid you a warm welcome. Students, as president of Blue Ridge Community College, it is truly my honor to be here with you today and to be part of this celebration. Each of you, for your own personal reasons, have embarked on this path that has led to this occasion, your graduation. So today is about you and your accomplishments. No matter how difficult it may have been, you have made it, and for that, you deserve our congratulations. As we begin our commencement, I would like to take an opportunity to recognize those friends of the college who are with us today. These individuals have supported the college, our faculty, our staff, and our students through their leadership, their volunteerism, and their giving. So if you would please stand as I call your name, and then we will show our appreciation to you by applause after all the names have been read. From our College Board of Trustees, Chairman John C. McCormick, Jr., Dr. Colin Flynn, Betty Gash, Jeremy Gibbs, Patricia Jones, Kelly Leonard, Bill Ramsey, Adram Riddle, and Duke Woodhall, and our Student Government Associate President Elizabeth Mallard. From our Educational Foundation Board of Directors, Treasurer Hilliard Staten, and John C. McCormick, Jr. Community ambassadors joining us today, Henderson County Early College High School Principal Beth Cottle, Ruth Burge, Fred Husher, Patsy Farmer Jones and her husband Don Jones, and Reverend Lester Bayer. Elected officials with us today, Transylvania County Commissioner Jason Chappell, and a friend of the college, Margaret Thomas. Let's give them a round of applause. I also would like to recognize and give special thanks to those that are assisting with our ceremony. The Community Band Brass Ensemble, Cowie Williamson, our vocalist, sign language interpreter Regina Pente, and student leaders who are serving as our honor marshals. Let's also give them a round of applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Adam Pridmore. Adam will graduate today with his associate degree in applied science in brewing, distillation, and fermentation. Adam's story is one that some of you may be familiar with, one of hard work and hard knocks, a few turns for the better and a few turns for the worst. But as you will hear from Adam, earning a degree today is the culmination of a lot of determination and staying on track to provide a better life for himself and for his family. So please help me welcome Adam Pridmore.
Good morning again. My name is Adam Pridmore. This also happens to be my first time speaking publicly, so bear with me if I seem a bit nervous or out of place. For starters, I would like to welcome again the graduating class of 2018. We've made it. Give yourself a round of applause. I would also like to take this time to thank the faculty and staff for this wonderful opportunity to be in the spotlight and share my story. I would like to start this morning by talking about two simple things in life. Just two, nothing more. I don't want to completely put you to sleep on this fine Saturday morning. My first topic is, what do you take for granted? My second topic is chance. So what do you take for granted? I know what I take for granted, and that's life. We all take life for granted in one way or another. Do you remember the last time someone looked at you and asked what you wanted to be when you grow up? It's easy to rattle off something heroic like, I want to be a police officer, or a fireman, or a doctor perhaps, and all those are fine occupations, and maybe some of you are becoming one of those, and I'd like to personally thank each and every one of you for your services. Many of us after today will move on and become what we strive for, possibly move away looking for a new life. And some of us will wonder why we didn't do more with our lives earlier on. Life to some of us is nothing more than waking up, going to school or work, possibly both, eating in between and doing it all over again the next day. To paraphrase a quote by the late Steve Jobs, if today was the last day for you to be alive, would you die happy? If the answer is no, then get up and do something about it. Go out and find your calling in life. It took me 35 years, 5 kids, and a second marriage later to realize all I wanted out of life was to be someone my wife and my children could look up to and appreciate. In 1996, I dropped out of high school and was a father before I turned the age of 18. A few short months later, I married my oldest daughter's mother. And on my oldest daughter's first birthday, we had a second daughter, while living in a rundown single-wide trailer next to the in-laws and completely broke. I knew I wanted more out of life. I worked every day. I worked every job known to man. I was a dishwasher, a short-order cook. I worked every fast food joint known to man. Ingalls as a bag boy. The list could go on, but the void was never filled. A year, maybe 2 years later, my ex-wife's grandfather co-signed a house for us. Finally, we were out of the dump, but to be 19, 20 years old, with a house payment and 2 kids, came more responsibilities. I found an ad in a newspaper for truck drivers. It stated, no education required, with a starting salary of $50,000 a year. And that is false advertisement for anyone considering that, by the way. But I was young and dumb, and I fell for it. I was convinced that this was the best thing for my family. I found my first job trucking with a small-town business owner who happened to own a fleet of dump trucks. And I was gone 6 days a week, working from 5 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night almost every day until that job was no longer available. At this point, I moved on to an over-the-road trucking company. It was all I knew. Without a high school diploma in the late 90s, early 2000s, with kids to feed, I jumped on board. A few years later, I lost my wife and 3 daughters due to what I believe was my lack of responsibility as a father and a husband, being gone 24/7. Thinking what little bit of money I made out on the road was the glue that held us all together. Fast forwarding to 10 years later, I found out about a 4th daughter that was already 8 years old. While introducing myself to this wonderful woman I now call my wife, we moved in with each other, and yet again, I began to think about the future. This time I went out and earned a GED at the age of 33 years old. Well, life happens, and a 5th daughter was born in October of 2014. I panicked, dropped the ball again, running back into an 18-wheeler looking for money. Just like in the past, it wasn't out there, but technology was. Thanks to FaceTime, Skype, I could see the faces of the people that I walked away from just to earn a dime. It saddens me knowing that I was thousands of miles away from my family for the same dollar that I could potentially earn at home. Life rolls into chance at this moment. This was my chance to correct my mistakes from the past and possibly be the father and husband that I should be. But how? I was 35 years old with a GED, applying everywhere in Henderson County. I was accepting odd jobs, staffing jobs, when I decided to pretty much apply for different brewing companies because they were just growing in this area. Almost immediately, I was shot down from every one of them. It was all I could do to gain employment in a place that could see me for what I could be and not what was on paper. Uttering these words to myself, sadly, this world has become a place of its own creation. No one cares to shake hands anymore. No one cares of the person you are. It's all about what's on paper in this advanced technical world. I took a chance here at the Blue Ridge Community College. I chose the brewing industry because, well, in all reality, Peter Griffin from the Family Guy cartoon made it look cool. Not because I knew what I was doing or anything. I was far from knowing anything in all reality. I took on a full load of 16 to 18 credit hours per semester, eager to hurry up and get all this over with while maintaining a 40-hour-a-week job. My first semester of college was like a deer in the headlights. I was wondering why I did this to myself. After my first round of finals, I made an average of a 2.4. And for me, I was extremely happy, considering it had been 20 years since I had even been in any educational form. So I decided to go back for a second semester, and it seemed a bit easier. I showed up for summer, fall, made a 3.7 GPA, and landed on the dean's list. That alone was a big step in my life, and I could not have been any happier in that moment. Today, because of the chance that I took in Blue Ridge to help me become the father and husband, I now sleep in my own bed every night. I'm slowly but surely patching things up with all my children, and I've gained real friends. One of those friends is in the graduating class with me. I want to personally thank Steve Warren for his kindness and his help with many obstacles in my personal life as well as campus life. You see, Stephen opened a door for me a little over a year ago at Bold Rock Hard Cider in Mills River. And until that day, I'd never even heard of the place. I gained a job there alongside my newfound friend as a packaging operator, putting bottles of finished cider in the six-packs and then in the cases, and doing that again repeatedly for 8 hours for many months. Since then, Stephen has become the assistant brewer at Sanctuary Brewing located in downtown Hendersonville. As well as him, I have been promoted to the assistant cider maker at Bold Rock, all thanks to his pathway to the job and the knowledge that I've gained in the brewing department here at Blue Ridge, as well as the faith and trust Bold Rock put into me while working with my school schedule so wonderfully. I want to personally thank my wife, Stephanie, because without her, I wouldn't have made it this far, and she truly is my rock. And in closing, I want to personally thank all of my instructors, but a few stand out. Gabe, the brewing instructor, hands down has to be one of the smartest people I've ever met in my entire life. He has helped me in more ways than I can count, and I thank him for that. Sharon, thank you for being fair and opening my eyes a bit further into the world of engineering. Saud, he gave me a nickname of Bernoulli. It's an inside joke, really. But I want to thank him for helping me along in my first semester. Before I step down, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2017. Keep climbing, reaching goals, and don't take life for granted, and always take chances.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? Dr. Parkhill, these are the candidates for the certificates, diplomas, and degrees. On behalf of the faculty of Blue Ridge Community College, I present them to you for confirmation.
As president of Blue Ridge Community College, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges, I now hereby confer these degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the candidates of the 2017 graduating class. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Wesley Michael Adams, Associate in Arts. Luis Angel Aguilar, Associate in Arts. Lizelle Quevedo Elipio, Associate in Science, Honor Graduate. Gabriella Goss Anderson, Cosmetology. Kyra Magnolia Ashcraft, Associate in Arts.
Go, girl.
Creed Richmond Ayers, Associate in Science. Michael Paul Banning, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate. Caitlin Ann Barnwell, Associate Degree Nursing. Lizette Bedola, Associate in Arts. Dylan Thomas Bishop, Associate in Arts. Lazarus C. Bishop, Welding Technology. Holly Marie Blackwell, Associate Degree Nursing. Jennifer Nicole Balder, Associate Degree Nursing. Katina Antoinette Braswell, Office Administration. Haley Brianna Brazel, Associate Degree Nursing. Victoria Simmons Brissy, Welding Technology, Honor Graduate. Jeremy Charles Brothers, Computer Programming. Karen Marie Burnham, Associate Degree Nursing. Corey Rodelick Cagle, Mechatronics Engineering Technology, Honor Graduate. Jennifer Denise Cairns, Criminal Justice Technology. Chelsea Danielle Cannon, Associate Degree Nursing. Sarah Megan Cash, Associate in Science. Brittany Korn, Associates of Arts. Hilliard G. Culbertson, Networking Technology, Honor Graduate. Asa James Davidson, Computer Information Technology, Honor Graduate. William Roy Day, Computer Information Technology and Networking Technology, Honor Graduate. Frank Joseph DeVizio III, Brewing, Distillation, and Fermentation. Noah S. Dickinson, Horticulture Technology. Michael David Dirks, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Honor Graduate. Tanya Lee Dirksey, Office Administration, Honor Graduate. Savannah Faith Dobbs, Associate in Arts. Carrie Michael Dahl, Business Administration, Banking and Finance. Thomas Albert Dry, Associate in Arts. Savannah Joyce Duckett, Associate in Arts. William Thomas Dwyer, Associate in Fine Arts, Art. Letha Caitlin Edwards, Associate in General Education. Amanda Brittany Falk, Early Childhood Education, Infant and Toddler, Honor Graduate. Marlena Nancy Franks, Associate in Arts. Valerie Lucero Garcia, Associate in Arts. Francesca Hatsumi Megaza, Associate in Fine Arts, Art, Honor Graduate. Gianna Grace Gerard, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate. Sophia M. Gonzalez, Associate in Science. Charles Andrew Gosnell, Criminal Justice Technology. Mary K. Gray, Associate Degree Nursing. Christina Ann Green, Criminal Justice Technology and Latent Evidence. Natasha Sierra Hagan, Accounting. Davian Robert Hambley, Associate in Arts. Rebecca Bozeman Hatley, Interpreter Education. Victoria Amber Hayes, Office Administration. Christopher Logan Hedrick, Mechatronics Engineering Technology. Denise Alejandra Hernandez Estrada, Associate in Science, Honor Graduate. Kristen Amanda Hill, Cosmetology. Sarah Mackenzie Hill, Business Administration, Honor Graduate. Sarah Nicole Holder, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate. Anna Elizabeth Hover, Associate degree nursing. Parker S. Hudgens, Associate in Arts. Amber Dawn Huntley, Cosmetology. Amber L. Jackson, Cosmetology. Lauren Nicole Jackson, Associate in Arts. Michael Greg Jacobs, Automotive Systems Technology. Jordan Kaylee Jones, Associate Degree Nursing. Savannah Lee Jones, Associate in Arts. Melissa Jean Jordan, Criminal Justice Technology and Latent Evidence. Amanda Marie Kingsley, Associate in Arts. Arthur I. Conco, Associate in Arts. Taylor Brooke Lane, Associate Degree Nursing. John Wesley Ledford, Welding Technology, Honor Graduate. Anthony Dominique Little, Fire Protection Technology. Ashley Nicole Livingston, Associate in Arts. Sandra Abigail Lozano, Cosmetology. Erin Joanne Mansfield, Interpreter Education, Honor Graduate. Ashley H. Marchione, Office Administration. Lawrence Andrew Maroney, Associate in Science. Liliana Martinez Salgado, Office Administration, Medical Office. Monica J. Massey, Associate in Arts. Shayna Kaylin McBride, Associate Degree Nursing. Logan Avery McCall, Associate in Arts. Natasha K. McCall, General Occupational Technology. Ashley Ann McCarson, Associate Degree Nursing. Melinda Ann Mackey, Associate Degree Nursing. Andrew D. Montano, Associate in Arts. Rihanna Lorene Moore, Cosmetology. Adriana Guadalupe Marino, Accounting. Lance Sheldon Morsell, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate. Edward Scott Oral, Emergency Medical Science. Michaela Ann Pack, Associate in Science, Honor Graduate. Fernanda Giselle Paniagua, Associate in Arts. Shivani Hitesh Patel, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate. Sarah DeRosa Phipps, cosmetology. Virginia Claire Plyler, emergency medical science, honor graduate. Carly Nicole Alexandra Pratt, interpreter education. Adam Ray Pridmore, brewing, distillation, and fermentation. Ashley Nicole Prince, associate degree nursing. Alex Jose Ramirez, associate in arts, honor graduate. Caleb James Raymer, associate in science. Norma Reyes Olmedo, associate in arts, honor graduate. Alma Rodriguez, accounting. Brenda Magali Rodriguez, community Spanish interpreter. Veronica Rodriguez Alvarez, basic accounting, bookkeeping 1. Sonia Rodriguez Ibarra, associate in arts. Joseph Edward Rollins, welding technology. Mark Philip Rubianis, associate in science, honor graduate. Jason Armand Sanchez, associate in science, honor graduate. Gerardo Santos, automotive light-duty diesel technology. Danny Ray Satterfield, criminal justice technology. Kayla Lynn Schlichting, associate in science. Cielo Evangeline Serrano, associate in arts. Ashley Diane Smathers, cosmetology. Catherine Cecile Smith, associate in science. Jamie Opally Snelson, associate degree nursing. Nicholas Snipes, associate in arts, honor graduate. Rachel Christine Stewart Paul, emergency medical science. Teresa Kathleen Suddeth, mechatronics engineering technology. Rosa Martha Morales, associate in arts. Mindy Brooke Roberts Tavell, associate degree nursing. Vincent Ross Troxel, associate in arts. Amy Carolina Uriosiguez, associate in arts. Gabriel Vera, mechatronics engineering technology. Stephen James Warren, brewing, distillation, and fermentation, honor graduate. Joy Ellen West, associate degree nursing. Hannah Lee Morrell, Associate in Science. Emma Nicole Worthy, Cosmetology. Alexander George Yarborough, Associate in Arts. Megan Aline Young, Associate in Science. Sandra Zepeda Gomez, Associate in Arts, Honor Graduate.
Well, students, it is truly an honor and my privilege to be the first to call you Blue Ridge Community College graduates. Congratulations. Today we are encouraged by the story of Adam, and thank you, Adam, for the reminder that hard work and determination do pay off. As president of this great institution, I know that today is a statement of why we exist as a community college, why we show up to work every day, and why this group of talented faculty stand before you in the classroom or stand beside you in a clinical setting or at a lab, and why counselors and advisors, mentors, and staff support you throughout the year at Blue Ridge. We do this because we believe in the transformational power of education. We understand the opportunities that a community college degree will provide and the doors that will be open to you. And we know, as Adam said, an education can give you a chance to climb higher and be a better person in all aspects of life. But not only do we believe in education, but we do this because we believe in each and every one of you. And if for some reason you don't believe that someone believes in you, look around outside today at all the family and friends, your mentors and others that are here to recognize and honor you. They're here for you today because of your accomplishments. Now, you may have experienced times like Adam did when you didn't even believe in yourself, or when the obstacles you faced seemed almost insurmountable. But you dreamed a dream, and you stayed true to your goals, and you completed the course. And so although you are leaving Blue Ridge, this is not the end of your journey. And my hope is that you will look back at this time and your time spent at Blue Ridge and remember it fondly. Now, some of you know, and others may not, that I will be leaving Blue Ridge as well. In just a few weeks, I will retire, and someone else will take the helm as president. And I must admit, I am looking forward to less pressure, fewer emails, and spending more time with my grandchildren. A few years back, I had an opportunity to hear an inspirational message from Wes Moore. Wes Moore was a businessman, a decorated veteran, a White House fellow, and a New York Times best-selling author. His book, entitled The Other Wes Moore, profiles the lives of two young boys who grew up in the same decaying city and the challenges they encountered growing up. As you leave today, I want to send you off with a quote from Wes Moore's book. When it is time for you to leave this school, leave your job, or even leave this earth, you make sure you have worked hard to make sure it mattered you were even here. And I would have to say, indeed, it did matter that you were here. It mattered very much. And because of you, my job mattered. It mattered because I had the unbelievable privilege to work with the finest faculty and staff for more than 30 years. And it mattered because we serve the two greatest communities in the nation. And so I thank you for allowing me to work at the job that I love at Blue Ridge Community College. So at this time, it is my privilege and honor to complete your transition from student to graduate. So would the class of 2017 please stand? All right, you may now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your attendance today. The weather did cooperate. And so if you would please rise and remain at your seat until all of the graduates have recessed from this ceremony. Thank you.